we go. Let's turn off that air. Give me 1 second. Let me turn off the air. There we go. Woo! How are you guys? Hi. How are we doing, everyone? Hi. Hi, love. I was going to message you today and see how everything's going. Hang on, let me turn this down. I miss you too. Hi. Hello. How was your guys' 2 days off from Blue Witch? Oh, really? I love Vancouver. I have an uncle that lives there and an aunt. And actually, I don't know if my aunt lives there. And some cousins. I have family there. My grandparents lived there. But they lived in like Half Moon Bay. Whoops, sorry. Sweet. That's awesome. This is still loud. I thought I turned it down and I think it got louder. It's beautiful. There's a thing I went to there. It's like a big octagon thing, and then inside is like all these plants and butterflies and shit like that. Did you go in there? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's really cool. Do you ride on the ferries from Vancouver? We used to have to take the ferries to get to my grandparents' house. I loved it. It was pretty cool. And they have really good soup. Yeah. That's funny. I don't know. I was probably like 13 when I went in there, so it's been a while. Quite a while since I was there. I wanted to go, but I didn't. But so tonight, I wanted to talk about, hey, guess what? It's 11:40. It's 1144 o'clock. Come for a visit. I need a break from having a break, let me tell you. Hi, sweetheart. Man, my days off kick my ass, you guys. I need to not have days off because having days off is too much work. Yep, it's way too much work. It reminds me, before I was a witch, and, well, I was always a witch, but before I was on this path, and I worked, and I would be at home stressing and working, and then I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to get to work just to have a break, you know? It's kind of like that. Life is tiring, and being in this realm is exhausting. Especially when I'm not allowed to have sleep. Isn't that cool how it's a different time everywhere? I love that. I love that about YouTube, that I get to communicate with people all over the world. I think that's awesome. I think I'm like, all you go see is my freaking head. Is that better? So anyway, so I went and got Cerberus's ears chopped off. And he's a pain in the ass, let me tell you. So we had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and drive to Chama. And then dropped him off at the vet there. And it's probably like a 3-hour drive from here. And so then we well, then the vet took a few hours to do that. So we went to like this little shithole casino. And, you know, we gambled and stuff. And of course, as soon as I found a machine that was like hitting, it was time to go. It's like, of course. So, anyways, I'm so glad to be back. I feel like I could breathe. You know, it's like. And then Belial has been all over me, protecting me. He's saying that I need protection right now, and he's like, his energy's like all around me like a force field. I could feel it, and it is like, woo, really strong. So I'm like, okay. So I'm learning how to figure out which energy feelings. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. He does that. I'll try to sit back a little bit so that maybe it'll help. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm trying to learn how to feel their different, you know, what their energy is like. So I'm kind of like in training. And so like when Hecate is more in my heart chakra, I could feel her energy more in my heart chakra. And Belial's like up a little higher. And Lucifer right now is just all over. But I'm trying to train myself so that when they come to me, when they come into a room and I can feel their energy, I know exactly who it is. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. You're so silly. That's my boyfriend, you guys. He just checked on here. He's checking up on me. Making sure I'm alright. What are you doing, babe? The server is still crying. Yeah, Cerberus is like not happy because he has to be in a cage right now because I had to take his cone off because the cone was like going down and hitting the tips of his ears and making them bleed. No, he's okay? All right, good. So I locked, he's in a playpen, and then I put the TV on and I put, hi. I don't know what is happening, but the guy that you did the spell on and just asked a girl out. Sorry, it disappeared. I couldn't see what it was saying. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys mostly about, I know I'm all over the place. You just have to excuse me because I have like energies coming in, going out, and all over me, and I'm a bit scattered, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to talk about the strip and remove spell. ASCII. Wow, too much sleep. Haha, very funny. Asking the girls out. What? Sorry, I couldn't see it. Can you, if you resubmit it, I could probably catch it, but anyways, as I was saying, strip and remove spell. Okay, so I do them all the time. Now, I used to only do them like in very dire needs. Like I used to be really strict about doing that spell, and now I just like whatever, just do it. Just, okay. You know. But so this chick I did it for, if I'm understanding her email correctly, because there's a little tiny bit of a language situation going on there. But she wants, okay, she said that, poor little thing. I know, it's sad. But she wants, now she's, okay, she said 4 days after the spell, the strip and remove spell. Okay, so it's her husband. He's cheating on her with his ex-wife. Okay. So we did the strip and remove to get rid of everything off of him that was keeping him from being faithful with his wife. So anyways, oh, first before I get into this, can everybody see me and hear me okay? Am I pixelated and is the sound good? Everything good? Okay, cool. Thank you for answering me. I appreciate that. The spell you did blow. Now he's asking a lot of girls out. Everything's going on. Oh no. It sounds like he's fighting the energy. He's just fighting it. He's just fighting it, sweetheart. He just needs to just give in. Everything would be so much better if he just gives in. Some guys are like that. They're really stubborn and then they fight it. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying about the strip and remove. 4 days, she said, 4 days after I did the spell, he was in a car accident and got put in the hospital for a little bit. And while he was in the hospital, his ex-wife called the wife, whatever she is, the current wife, and said that yes, she was messing around with him and stuff, but she doesn't want anything to do with him ever again, and that now he's hooked on pain meds or something like this, and that she doesn't want to help him. She's not going to help him get back on his feet, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't want anything to do with him, but she was just calling to let the wife know that he was cheating on her, and that now she found out that he's also seeing a third girl, another person. And anyway, so I guess that, I don't know, I think she's saying that ended too, but now he's a big mess, and he's hooked on pain meds now because he got in a car accident, and now whatever, and now she wants me to remove it. Like, that's enough. And I think she's saying, are you wanting to remove it now? Yeah. So I'm not really big about that because I warn you guys, that spell always comes with a warning. I always say to you, are you sure that you want to do this? Are you sure you want to destroy his life and strip and remove everything in his life? That's everything. That's whatever it is that's keeping him from what you want will be removed. That's cars, jobs. Remove everything. It's a strip and remove. It's like you do a strip and remove spell and everything will be stripped of them. Like everything. Family, friends, lovers, jobs, whatever's in the way. Himself. If he's in the way, then he'll be in a car accident, just like what happened to this guy. I don't know. It doesn't happen to be, it's not like that for everyone. Some people just have, like, you know, a chick or whatever. And then if you can't get the girl's name, then you guys, you know, we do a strip and remove because you can't get the information on the other person. Anyways, so I'm just saying, I can remove it, but it's going to require a lot. You're going to have to do stuff. You're going to have to get him to take a salt bath or a hyssop and rue bath or whatever while I do a removal spell. Are you going to be able to do that? I don't know. But so I'm just saying, you guys, this is just an example for people to think twice, 3 times, you know, really consider what could be in the way and what's going to be taken from him or her when you do a strip and remove spell. Okay? Because it can get nasty. Like, and I tell you guys this all the time, that those are really dangerous, bad spells. Like, Basically, when I stick them in the fire ant hill, that's what that is. They'll be dismantled. Everything in their life will be taken from them and removed. And so just please take all that into consideration when you're asking for a strip and remove. So be ready, because shit will get real fast. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it'll be just like a little piece at a time. Like all of a sudden they'll just have like, thank you, sweetheart. Like all of a sudden they'll just have little pieces taken here and there, and then bam, something major will happen, and then it'll be another major thing, and then just all kinds of stuff. So everybody's different. Every spell is different. Everyone's energy is energy is energy. Don't get me wrong, but it works different for different people depending on what their vibration level is, depending on how they receive it. Everyone's different. Everyone responds to it differently. Some people just go with it and everything goes smoothly and nice, and it's like, whew, that was good. Some people fight it and get sick, and oh, and that's another thing. I've had, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 people saying that their spell work is really damn it. I only got part of that. Yeah, let me pull it up on my phone so I could see the larger ones, because they only pop up for like a frame of a second, and then they go. It's like there, and then they're gone, and then I don't. Anyways, people are saying that the energy's really intense, and it is, and it's affecting them and things like that, and that's good to know that it's it's working. That means it's working. It's reaching you guys and all that good stuff. No, hang on a second. All right, I'm almost there. Ah, I don't like that. Okay, let's see. If he is fighting the energy, say he tries a relationship with these girls and he tries to go with someone else, how would that affect the spell? It won't affect the spell. It just means that, okay, so so a common thing is, like, if you're trying to do a spell on a guy that's like a player or whatever, okay, so they're used to having those kinds of feelings and energies, and so is what they do to fight it is they'll start dating a bunch of people and trying to get over you. I got to get her out of my head. Oh my gosh, it's been so bad. I got to date all these girls. I got to do this and that. I got to get her out of my head. She's in my head and I can't get rid of her. I can't get rid of thinking about her all the time. And so they just fight it. But then when they're done fighting it and you're still standing there, and then they're like, okay, it's not so scary. You're just going to have to hang in there and let it ride it out, let it happen. Let him go through what he has to go through, and then, things will be fine. It just takes time to work out for some people. That's just how it is sometimes. Let's see. No, it's not going wrong. It's not going wrong. It's just part of the process. Sometimes they'll try to move away. I have another client who did an exposure spell. She was fooling around with this guy, and he was married. And then, so she wanted to expose the truth to the wife so the wife would leave him so she could have him. She didn't do a come back love spell. She just did an exposure. And then she wanted him to be exposed to the wife and them to fight. And then he would come to her, she said. And I explained things and da-da-da. Anyway, she wanted to do it this way. So I let it happen that way. And anyway, so now that he's been exposed, he's trying to leave. Like, he's trying to go work in a different country. And I'm like, well, I told you, after you do this spell, you need to do a come back love spell. So that instead of leaving the country, he would have been thinking about you instead of how am I going to get out of this mess. You didn't plant any seeds in there. You didn't put the energy. That's why I say do a breakup spell first, or a divorce spell, or whatever you want to call it. And then I saw that. And then do a come back love spell like the next week. And then that way, while they're going through their divorce and their breakup, they're thinking about you as an escape from that. Guys have to have a replacement in place. They have to have a backup plan. They just do. Most of them. There's a few that aren't like that. But the majority of the men want a backup chick. It's true. But we do it too. Women do it too. But anyways, so I just been running my ass off, working. I got a new candle organizer thingy. You guys want to see it? It has wheels too. I'll show you. You want to see it? Hang on, let me go grab it. I'll wheel it over here. It's right there. Hang on, I'll show you. Let's lift up the carpet. Because now that it's full of candles, it is so freaking heavy. Can you see it? Woo! And saber-tooth. And this is like a saber-tooth tiger deer. I saw it. It was really cool. What happens if you have sex with someone? You ask for a love spell to get someone else. Nothing. You have sex with someone. I don't think it matters. Just don't let them find out about it. See, I have candles in here. Pink ones in here. They're all different colors. These ones down here. Love you too. Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to hear all the drama with my troll? My troll drama. Do you want to hear it? Look at. These are all my love. Well, not just love candles, but these are everybody's candles. I got a bunch of different ones. Look at them all. Holy moly! Candles everywhere. But I had to. Because I use so many candles. A lot of candles. So you guys want to hear my drama? My troll drama? Is that what you're saying yes about? Okay. So remember my last chit chat? And everybody's like, don't be mad at her. Don't be mad at her. That's my troll. So every time I block her, she comes back with it. She'll create another account and get on. And then she's Looney Tune. Like, she sent me a video of her eating an ice cream cone. Just sitting there, just eating an ice cream cone. Send it to my email address. Then she told me that she wanted me to do a servitor for her. And so I told her I would and stuff. And she said, but only if I get to come and see you and pick it up personally. No. She was scary. She's really scary. It's just like, oh my gosh. And she's always like, are you mad? Are you mad? How about now? Are you mad now? And I'm like, no, I don't give two shits and a fuck about you. Why would I be mad? Then she'll like constantly all day long send me emails about all of her problems. Going like, I'm at the store and someone came in and said this and that to me. Yes, she's very serious. And then she'll say, I don't know, she says all kinds of crazy things, but I'm just like, at first I thought, you know, there's just something wrong with her and everything, you know, poor thing, you know, and I was cool to her and stuff because I thought there was just something not right. But then it got out of hand and I was just like, oh, no. So I just told her to stay off my shit and explain to her why and everything like that. And then, like, if I don't answer her back, she'll start threatening me. She'll be like, I thought we were friends, but you didn't answer me when I said this to you. If you were my friend, you would care. You would answer. And she just, like, would go off on me for no reason. I would just be like, what the fuck is this shit, you know? And she's everyone thinks she's sweet and nice, but she's really fucking psycho. And so, yeah. So you guys only get to see like the little cute little remarks that she puts on my thing. She's not on here tonight because I just like sent her a huge email telling her to stay off my shit, and she called me a bully, and then she called me all kinds of names and stuff, and then she goes, and then the very next day she goes, but we're still friends, right? I'm like, I was never your friend. Oh no, sweetie, I'll just stick her ass in a jar. I've been trying to not do that to her because, I don't know, because there's something wrong with her, but she's just going to have to go in a jar. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Not the jar thing, it just popped into my head. But, okay, so, remember how I always tell you guys, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I got it. But just like when someone gets on here, you guys always try to keep that in mind, take that into consideration, that there's a reason for the season. Anyway, so remember how I always tell you guys that if it's that Heather chick, you know who she is, right? Everybody knows who she is. I don't know, she has many names. She creates a shitload of different accounts. She's like, let me see, what is she like? Night Raven, Dragon something. I don't know, she's created so many different YouTube accounts and names because I keep blocking her and then she'll create another one. And, I don't know, she's got a shitload of them. She's a witch? I don't know what. No. She says she's a dragon witch, and she says she has dragons around her and all this stuff, and she might, but I don't know. I don't care. I don't care if she's a witch or not. I'll still stick her ass in a jar. Oh, her, oh, you know who she is, right? Well, at first I just ignored her because, you know, I knew something was wrong with her, but then then my subscribers would message me and go, well, she's telling me to use, she's using you as a reference for her art and all this stuff. And I said, what art? And she said that she sent you like a painting or something like this. And she drew a picture of Rumbler like with a pencil on a little cardboard thing like this and sent it to me, and it was cute. I mean, it was just a little pencil sketch of Rumbler, you know, the dog. It was cute, but I was like, no, I'm not going to vouch for her art. I don't know anything about her art. Yeah, yeah. So just be careful about getting into it with her, because she won't ever stop. Like, she doesn't know how to take no for an answer. No, she said she was at Walmart, and then somebody was harassing her at Walmart, and she wanted me to do a spell. And she would, like, every time something would happen to her, she would go, oh, my dad bit my finger back. She, like, sent me all these random weirdo emails, like, all the time, constantly trying to make me feel bad for her. And my mom won't buy me this. You know, just weirdo shit. And I was like, so get over it. You know, I don't know what to tell you. That has nothing to do with me. You know. And she'd say, I want to come and stay with you. Can I come stay with you? No, I don't even freaking know you. And she'd be like, well, my dad goes hunting up there, and I'm going to have him drop me off at your house. No, you're not. Just things like that, just like cuckoo. And then she'll like flip on you like this. You guys, so I got this thing, changing the subject. I got this thing. Look. So when I get my frog, I'm going to paint it black, of course. But I thought it was so cute. So when I get my frog for my ceremony, when he's, you know, when it's all done and, you know, he's all boned and everything, and I have his little satchel with his stuff in there, I'm going to put it in here. And then for my ceremony, you know, I'm going to put it in here for the ceremony. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It's so cute. Look at it. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Can't wait to get my frog and put him in here. Put his bones in there. I know I'm crazy, huh? Let's see. Oh, so it's hot. Let's jump back for a second to the thing I was talking about. Tell us more about the frog ceremony, please. I will in just 1 second. Let me first talk about the PayPal situation thing that happened. I only have 2 now. I had 3 people who paid me with different accounts. Oh, I have one. You want to see mine? Hang on. I know. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so scared. He's right here. Look at. I keep him in my bird cage. Oh, there we go. Isn't he beautiful? But yeah, he hangs like this in my bird cage. Over here, my witchy bird cage. Hang on, let me put it back in here. There you go. Isn't that cool? I love him. I want one with the wings open too, but that's the one I have for right now. Love it. They are gorgeous. If you get one with the wings out and you put it in okay, PayPal, thank you. Put it in one of those shadow boxes, and then you put them on the wall, and their bodies they look like little miniature werewolves to me. Have you seen them like that? It's true. PayPal. Okay. PayPal. Okay, so I had 3, now I only have 2. People made payments to me using someone else's account, PayPal account. And then I don't know who the fuck it is or who made the payment or what spell it goes to. So I had this one lady. I got it figured out now. But she finally she made this happen, I think she said June 27th. And or June 21st or something like that. I don't know. But she said, "Oh, I use my son's account." Okay. Who's your son? I was like, I don't know who your son is. You never told me his name. So she paid me using her son's PayPal account. And then she thought I just magically would know who her son was. And yeah, no clue. So I kept emailing her, well, who's your son? You know, what's your son's name? And she wouldn't answer me. So finally, I said, could you please just screenshot the receipt, you know, the PayPal thing, and email that to me, and then I will match it up and try to figure it out myself. And so she did that, I think today. And so it was either last night or today, but I'm pretty sure it was today. So I did it, I figured it out, and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, so now I'm going to do that spell. It's a curse, and it's a immigration bitch be gone kind of thing spell. And I do those now and then. I have a couple of those in place. But anyway, so yeah, so if you pay using someone else's PayPal account, that's fine. But there's a place where you could put notes. When you send it back to me, just in the notes area, write your name and say for this spell and write your name there so that I know. Otherwise, I don't know. It's just random people sending me cash, I guess. So, yeah, always let me know. Some people I know who it is because, you know, they tell me. Sorry about that, you guys. But anyways, so that's it, you guys. Anyone have any other questions that they want to ask before I get off of here and go get set up? I have lots of things to set up for tonight. It's curse night. We're gonna do our crystals tonight for the church. And I'm probably gonna do the bitch be gone spell. And yep. So do you guys have any other questions? You're welcome. Do you guys love my candle thingy? It's pretty cool. Do you love the saber-toothed tiger guy? Look at him, he's so badass. Look. Is that what this is? Is this a saber-toothed tiger? I don't even know. I think it is. It's pretty fucking sick. What about Lucifer oil? What about it? What about it? You want to see it? It's done. Do you want to look at the Lucifer oil? I know. It is a tiger. It's saber-tooth tiger, huh? I thought so. Yeah, I did the Lucifer oil already. Oh my gosh. And you know how I dressed that candle for him with it? It was gone like that. Oh, how would I use it? I only use my deity's oil when they tell me to, and when I do ceremonial magic, when I dress their candles, their specific candles, because their oils are for them, and but sometimes, like if I do protection spells, I'll use Belial's oil because he's my protector. And if I'm in, or if I do court case spells, I usually use court case oil, but sometimes if it's a situation where like there's children involved and everyone needs to be protected and shielded from, shit going down, then I will use Belial's oil. But Hecate's oil, I only use that on spell candles and stuff when she tells me to. And as far as Lucifer's oil goes, I just made it a couple days ago, so I haven't used it on anyone's spells yet. But if he tells me to use it, I will. He's giving me energy right now. He's like, yeah, I like it. That candle I dressed with it the other day, he burned that candle down in like 10 or 15 minutes. It was gone, completely gone. The other candles are still burning, except for that one big red one in the back. That's where the one I dressed with his oil was on. And that's a brand new one I had to put in today because the other one was completely gone. How can I hear deity talking? You hear them in your head. They give you it's like, okay, when they talk to me, they'll give me like a shitload of energy. Like I'll feel like a rush of energy coming at me. And then I'll have like all these thoughts. Do you upload some oil recipes? No. I like did Lucifer's. Yeah, and my recipes always change. Like they'll like depending on what it is. All of their oils I've made on videos, so you'll have to go back and check. I don't like write out recipes for you guys. So yeah, I don't do that. That's a waste of my time. You could just watch the video and take notes, and then you could see what I, write down what I use. I know a lot of people do that on YouTube, but I don't do that. I'm like, no one did that shit for me. If I wanted something, I had to get it from deity, and nobody handed me or anything. It's true. But anyways, I'm looking at Belial's candle right now because he has been all over me since yesterday, and he's making me really freaking hot. And I'm looking at his candle over there, and there is a big old scorpion tail on it, so he's definitely protecting me from something right now. Vlad, do I need to do a reversal? Yep. He's telling me, yep. Alright, we'll do one here. As soon as I get off of here, we'll do a reversal. And then whoever is sending shit to me, well, it sucks to be you. Look at Lyle's telling me all about it. It's just not having it. See, I am now of 3. And sorry, I'm just watching that candle is going fucking bonkers. Have you guys seen the scorpion tail? Well, this one's pretty new still. Do you want to see it? Do you guys want me to show you? I'll take the camera off of the... Well, I'll just pick it up and move it over there. But I'll show you what he's doing. How he shows me when somebody's fucking with me. I know. He does a great job, too. He's like... I don't even, yeah, sure. Okay. All right, let's go check him out. I'll show you guys what he's doing over here, how he shows me what's going on. All right, hang on a second. All right. Let's see if you could see it. See this guy right here? This guy? So he's telling me one person is fucking with me. Now let's check out Hecate's candles and see if she's telling me that somebody's fucking with me too. Move my chair. Oh. So this candle has, hang on. This candle is dressed for her. But do you see that little guy right there? I don't know if you can see it or not. This little guy is like a starting of one. I don't know if you guys could see that, but so she's telling me the same thing. Let's go see if Lucifer is telling me that too. You guys have to excuse my messes in here, but isn't Belial's altar beautiful? It's so beautiful. Huh? All right, let's go look over here. Oh, but yeah, so see, this is my candle thing. Oops. All right. Let's see, Lucifer, are you telling me stuff too? Yeah. Lucifer. Yeah. It's like, nah. I can't be bothered with such things. That's not my job. Alright. So there you go. That is that. There we go. So, anyways. Yes. So, oh, do you want me to show you like how I do my little reversals? Because I have to do them all the time. Because for whatever reason, people think they can fuck with me because I'm so nice. Okay, hey, you guys. Okay, do you notice that witches always have big hands? Have you ever noticed that? We do. I've noticed that. I've been noticing that lately. The witches always have big old hands. Okay, sorry. I'll show you real quick how I do a quick reversal with Belial. Alright. So here's what we do for a reversal with Belial. So I just use these little candles. These are Belial's little candles. And I use his oil and his herbs. And these little candles, you can always just do this. You just pop out the wick like this, turn it around, and then put it back in from the bottom. And then your candle is reversed, okay? And then I write on the sides, I reverse the curse, I reverse the curse. In the name of Belial, I reverse the curse. In the name, whatever he tells me to write, however he wants it worded, I do that, and then I coat it in his oil. I blow on it. I put his herbs on there, and then I just stand at his altar and I say, thank you, for protecting me. Thank you for reversing this curse and sending this back to where it came from. And then I light it on a little copper tray over there, and then it goes back to the dumbass who sent it in the first place. And that's it. And that's all it takes. One time he made me do it every day for a week. I had to do a new one every day for a week. And I have no idea what happened. I don't know who was doing it, but he always tells me. He comes to me, he'll like be all over me and he makes me hot because he's like, his shield is like so heavy and so hot, and like the energy is so intense that it makes you really hot. Lucifer's energy kind of gives you goosebumps. It's kind of makes you kind of chill, like a little chilly. And then Hecate's is really similar to Lucifer's. And so I'm still learning how to tell like whose is what when it's on me, because sometimes there's more than one on me. And so lately I've just been asking. So it's good if you like, I think I'm gonna get like a pendulum necklace and then just always have it on me, and then whenever I need to talk to him, I can just take it off and be like, hey, is this you? When do you do a reverse for client? Does it go to the enemy? When I do a reverse the curse for a client, it goes back to where it came from. And I could say like times 7 times Hecate is like 10. So she's like hardcore. Like if I have to send energy back to somebody, she's like, fuck him up. She doesn't put up with that shit. She gets really aggressive about it. And I usually, when I do for a client, I don't usually use Belial's energy. I use Hecate's because she gets so aggressive. It's so like, she gets really, and she's the one who had me make the mirror boxes. And so a lot of times when I have to do a reversal for a client, I'll use the mirror boxes. Yeah, she gets on it. She just, she don't put up with that shit. Well, she's like, when people try to mess with me, she'll handle it. And then, and then I'll find out about it later. But occasionally, I don't know if it's a more serious thing, if it's a different type of thing. She's very protective of me. Oh my gosh. Like sometimes people will do things that I don't think are that bad, and she'll be like, especially if you like hurt my feelings, or because I don't get my feelings hurt very easily. So if you've hurt me, like if you've hurt my spirit, or you've like done, like, who could do that? I don't give people that kind of power over me, but occasionally it'll happen. Like once in when it happens, be careful, because you're on very thin ice. Because she will destroy you. If people pray against me, like those guys, she'll destroy them. She's going to destroy them. I'm noticing a lot of freaking energy around me right now, and I can feel it. It's like crazy. Anyways, so I don't know. Can you guys see it? Like I can look in the monitor and see it all around me. But yeah, so I don't know. I think that Belial protects me against some things, and then Hecate protects me against some things. But I don't know which is which, because they always just handle it. And I probably don't have to do this, but Belial likes me to do it because it's me. I'm like joining energies with him when I do it, and he likes it. And so I do it just to make him happy. And but he's wanting me to know that he's working on something for me. Yeah. I noticed that. I can see it. I could, especially like right here, I can really see a lot of little particles of energy all around me and right in here. And this chair back here is Lucifer's chair. I don't let anybody sit in that chair except for me. He doesn't mind if I sit in it because then I just sit in his lap. I tell him, but if you look up here, you can see his red energy. I know everybody says his energy is white, but when I see it, it's red. His energy's not red, it's white. Hecate's always comes white. His is red. Belial is like gold. And Belial comes to me differently than he does other people. So far, when I see him, he always shows me his self through me. Like I'll be standing there looking at him, and he'll look just like me, but only I'll have like all, be all demonic looking, and then I just tell him how beautiful he is. And it's a weird little thing that we do, but I'm like, the eyes would be all black and shit. I'm just feel like, you're so pretty. I know, I'm crazy, but that's kind of what happens. That's what he does. And he, his energy is just like amazing, but he always he's very detailed. Specifics. He likes things done specifically. That's, well, the red, I think it, to me, when I see Lucifer's energy, it's always red. I see like the purple right up here, huh? And then, and Hecate always comes like white, and then Belial's is gold. But Hecate lately has been really purple and black. You guys, she's funny. He likes to mess with the energies a lot. Lucifer does. And so does Hecate. When I first started working with Hecate, she would blow up my shit all the time. Like, I had to get a brand new phone because she blew my phone up. Like, all of a sudden, I was looking at it on the counter, and I heard a noise. And then I was looking at it. What was that noise? And then I went over there, and I thought maybe somebody was like calling me or something. And it was vibrating. I don't know what it was, but I put my hand on it, and it was like fire hot, like really hot. And so I was like, shit. And then the next thing you know, it just went poof, and it was done. Okay. All right. Guess it's time for a new phone. So I went and got a new phone. And we've been okay since. She hasn't done it again since. But, and then sometimes she just, when you're working with these energy beings, they're very real, you guys. They're not thought forms. These are really, they are alive. They are an energy being, and they will fuck your shit up, like your electronics and stuff. You have to like be careful, like what you use, and touching things, because a lot of times if they're, sending you energy through you, and you touch something, it could break, it could shatter. If you pop glass all the time, if you do all these different things, it's just their energy. And they're not doing it to try to be mean or try to like fuck with you or anything like that. They just did it. It's just energy, misfiring, if you will. Lyle. You're welcome. Alright, you guys. I've been on here for an hour. So I guess I will let you go unless you guys have any other questions. I'm going to get off of here and get started on my spells. I won't be doing the crystal spells that I got to do for those people over there. I have to do those, and I have to bury them. I was going to do those tonight. Actually, I might wait until the eclipse to do that. I'll have to ask Hecate if she wants me to wait till the eclipse to do it. But I am going to do the Bitch Be Gone spell tonight that I was supposed to do back in June, but it got all mixed up. I know, I've been waiting. I always wait, and I have so much energy. And apparently, I'm going to do a quick little reversal with my love, Belial. I'm looking at his candle because now there are two of them. I must be just making friends. Well, okay. It's giving me tons of energy. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh, and somebody, I don't know if you're on here. I don't know if I could say your name on here. I don't know if you come on here as your name, or you were saying that you were having issues with the energy, and I was supposed to talk to you guys about that tonight too. Okay, when I do spells for you and the energy gets too strong for you and you're having a hard time like breathing and shit, you know, just you feel it and it's crazy. Okay, this is what I do, okay? Just sit there and just kind of like calm yourself down and try to like picture like a lightning bolt going from space, shooting through your head, going down through your whole body into the center of the earth. Okay, that's going to ground you. Try doing that, and then like do something to keep yourself grounded, like make a sandwich or count rocks. I don't care, but do something to get your mind off of the energy and kind of like keep you in this realm. It's really hard sometimes for me because I get so much of it all the time, and I would rather be there than here. And so you have to do little things to force yourself to stay focused on things that are around you that you need to be doing. Don't like allow the energy to fuck with you like that. Ground yourself, meditate, take a bath. If you take a bath, like an actual bath, use bubbles and salt and just relax and just like the water will like store it for you. You know, store that and take that energy off of you and like, you know, it'll help. Take a nice warm bath. Do things like that. Those are things you could do to help with the energy. I know it gets a little intense sometimes, and I'm not really good about like making it easy on you guys because I want it done. I want the spell to be done and to happen and to be quick and over with. And sometimes for some of you the spell takes a while, and then you have to feel that energy longer. I have no control over that. So just, I mean, I guess I could put chamomile and shit in it if it's too strong for you. Let me know, and then, you know, I could, you know, do another one and put for you and put chamomile in it and make it easier for you if you would like. But otherwise, it's balls to the wall, people. That's how I roll. All right, I'm out of here. Peace out. I will see you guys in a little while. And we will get on that. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.